is pivotal.
Bruno Fernandes is the modern-day Portuguese maestro. I really like him for his character as well, something that's not picked up on very much. I see him as a player who always goes about his business with conviction and authority, and a proper leader.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And we're underway. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Araujo makes the interception. Bernardo Silva. Nuno Mendes. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedro Neto goes pelting down that left-hand side. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Out of play for a throw. Header. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Bruno Fernandes, aim forwards. Shomorodov. Uzbekistan have a free kick. He's being urged to shoot. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, nicely intercepted. Kusanov. Moved on forwards. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. He's in space and looking for options. It's a mighty effort! Hits it again, but still no joy.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
And it's played forward. Bruno Fernandes. João Cancelo. Araujo. João Neves. Proves too strong. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kusanov, forwards and with intent. Bernardo Silva have it back and can go again. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Kusenov. Kusenov goes forward. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. And play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Pedro Neto goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Ball's gone out of play. Clears it away. Cross goes in there. Has a look and plays it forward. Now that's well seen too. Kusenov. Aim forwards. That is lovely. Looks across and plays it in. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Clearly not happy with that. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Bernardo Silva. Nice defending, physical and effective. Bernardo Silva really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Uzbekistan certainly not being overawed here by their more illustrious opponents. It is an impressive start.
They're taking the game to their opposition, Peter. I'll be impressed if they manage this for 45 minutes, let alone for the full 90.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Bullish header! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Moved on forwards. Araujo. Vega chooses to go cross-field. Some good work on the right flank here. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. Portugal, it's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
In it comes. Big chance, corner. Out of play for a goal kick. And it's played forward. Pedro Neto is onto it in a flash. Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. And it's Mendes. Oh, nice touch. And here's Neto. Pedro Neto with the delivery. First quarter of an hour gone. So we're still where we started right now. Kusanov. Kusanov forwards and with intent. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that has been cleared. Bernardo Silva. Now here's the delivery. Tries to get it clear. And they've got a throw. Now it's Pedro Neto. And across it goes. And that has been clubbed away. Looking for a decent ball in. Defending of the desperate variety.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Portugal have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Kusanov. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, it's played into the area.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Clipped into space. That's tidy. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, chance! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Time and again they are repelled. Out towards the flank. He is just caressing the ball. A chance to play it in. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Vega. João Neves. Oh, can he get onto this? Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He's in plenty of space here. Lovely feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. Showing good feet. Plays it across. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Oh, that's a nice ball. Cleared away. Bernardo Silva. João Neves. That's really well manoeuvred. Bruno Fernandes. Vega. João Neves. João Neves shifted upfield. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo played out towards the right wing. In by Can, climbs up big! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Lobbed in behind. Oh, that's a chance for a shot! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Uzbekistan grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And here's Bruno Fernandes. No foul, says the referee. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Great defending, strong and determined. Bernardo Silva defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Muscular approach does pay off here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Out to the right. Played out wide. Tries to cross. Up he goes! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
João Neves. Out to the left it goes. Well timed, excellent interception. That's an imaginative pass. Araujo getting this one clear. João Neves. Pedro Neto. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. That has been knocked clear. Clears it away. It's gone out for a throw-in. Kusenov. Moved on forwards. Araujo is there, and he can get that clear. Vitinha. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva receives it in a wide position. Can he deliver? Couldn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
It's really well cleared. Shomorodov. Knocks it out wide. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Very nicely done. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Vitinha with the short one. Pedro Neto. Mendes played out to the left flank. Oh, good spread. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's heaved it away. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that is going out for a goal kick. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. Bruno Fernandes. Great work on the overlap. That's been drilled forward. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Bernardo Silva. Uzbekistan have got it back and they'll have another go. And he cuts out the supply. Chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Araujo, aim forwards. Bruno Fernandes. That's an excellent interception. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And the pass is intercepted. Nuno Mendes. Araujo, gently done. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. That's really well manoeuvred.
Shomurodov really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, sweet feet. He's in plenty of space here. And it's hoisted clear. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Vitinha. Pedro Neto, aimed in towards the centre. He's onto it in a flash. Vega, aim forwards. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Has a shot! They've played it short. Vitinha is there, and he can get that clear. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Now it's Shomurodov.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Araujo shifted upfield. João Cancelo, that's a sharp pass. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Vitinha. Picks it up out wide. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Kusanov tries to clear. Played out to the right, hit into the middle. Oh, what a climb! No, couldn't quite control it.
Cristiano Ronaldo brilliantly anticipated the delivery, and he'll be annoyed it didn't lead to more.
Moved on forwards. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's a throw. The referee brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And that's the second half started. No reported change to either side during the break. It's a good-looking delivery. João Neves. João Cancelo. Looks to the other side. Pedro Neto. Now he's off and running. Mendes kicks it up now. That has been knocked clear. Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. João Cancelo. Driven forward. And it's played forward. Cleared away. There will be a throw-in. It's going to be another throw. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Goes down, but nothing given. Oh, that's neat. Over to the left.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Araujo played out towards the right wing. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good spread. And it's Bernardo Silva. João Neves. Played with finesse. Bernardo Silva looking to get on the end of this. Uzbekistan have reclaimed it. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That has been cut short. Moved on forwards. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. João Neves. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Vitinha. João Neves. Out to the right. And he's there to clear it. João Cancelo, and that's aimed into the middle. And he's got his range wrong there. Kusanov. Oh, there's a probing ball. Its run could be danger here. João Cancelo attempts a clearance. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that could set him on his way. Can he finish? Jim, it looks to me as though both sides are shifting their tactics here, aren't they?
Well, it's attack versus defence now, and it's actually quite abrasive. One side looking to get balls into the box, and the other doing their utmost to repel whatever arrives.
Time to deliver. Vitinha. Ronaldo being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Bernardo Silva. Oh, such a clever touch. Ronaldo opts to play it back. No way through, so back it comes. Bruno Fernandes, spread out to the left. Vitinha. Vitinha! Oh, they could be caught out here. He's had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Kusanov can get it clear. Bernardo Silva, back when it goes. Shoots! Same again, same outcome.
Portugal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
That's a little off target. Araujo. Vitinha. Araujo forwards and with intent. Bernardo Silva played over towards the opposite flank. And it's Mendes. And he thumps it clear. Pedro Neto. That's a nicely weighted pass.
Pedro Neto really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Pedro Neto. Almost an hour gone. Oh, it's come loose. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And that has been cleared. Goes for a shot! Great chance! Climbs up big! Harmlessly behind. João Neves. Vega, and he goes cross-field. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva looking to run onto it. It's a mighty effort! Goal! Portugal! And they've got their lead back. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And now he has two. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Araujo getting this one clear.
Uzbekistan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That's going to go a long way. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well read, nice interception. Kusanov. Lovely bit of skill. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Played out to the right. Bernardo Silva. Cuts out the pass. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bernardo Silva takes a shot! Aim forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. And it's Neves. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo wins the duel this time. Vitinha. There are a few waiting for it. Played into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Pedro Neto. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. João Neves. Played out towards the right wing. And that has been cleared. Pedro Neto in once more. And he's there to clear it. Bernardo Silva. João Neves. Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, well measured. Now it's Pedro Neto. He's having a shot! Moved on forwards. Kusanov. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Up towards the flank.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
João Neves. Played towards the other side. 75 minutes played. And it's Bruno Fernandes. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that would have been game, set and match.
Cristiano Ronaldo has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
João Neves does well to get it back. Bruno Fernandes.
Uzbekistan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Bernardo Silva chooses to go cross-field. Nuno Mendes up towards the front line. Kusanov clears it away. That is a little undercooked. Ronaldo, oh, good spread. João Cancelo. Great challenge, time to perfection.
Portugal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Over to the left. Crosses it in here. And it's hoisted clear. Now then, the ball's come loose. And claimed it back swiftly.
Uzbekistan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Oh, that's nice. And it's Neves. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Nice control. So who's he picking out? Cross. Defending of the desperate variety.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
The final 5 minutes. I think we're just about done here. Whistle's gone, that's foul. That is definitely not his best. Oh, it's come loose!
Uzbekistan really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Vitinha has given away a free kick. Shomorodov! Hits off target and by quite a way. João Neves, and it's played forward. Araujo. João Cancelo. And he goes cross-field. Calmly anticipates.
Uzbekistan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Kusenov.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
Uzbekistan don't have many options and time is running out. But that is good defending. It's been repelled.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more?
He's had a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. Okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Cleared away. Bruno Fernandes does really well to win the ball there. João Cancelo. Vitinha. Vitinha forwards and with intent. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. Mendes shifted upfield. That has been knocked clear. Two minutes to be added on. They really do have to make something of this. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, terrible pass. Oh, shooting chance! He's scored! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
all square again into the dying minutes. João Neves. Araujo played over towards the opposite flank. Bruno Fernandes. Nuno Mendes tries to dink it through. Bruno Fernandes played out to the left flank. That's good play. And here's Cristiano. Decent chance! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Portugal take what... And there goes the final whistle. Portugal can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Gana Stadiola, 100 minuta 7 minuty 30 sekund. Obiegał na 8 sekund.